The doctor looks at her friend and he goes, are you now what procedure are you getting? And her friend goes, I'm not getting anything. And he goes, you sure? And she goes, well, why? What do you think? Do you think I need that? Need something? And now, mind you, this girl probably weighed 110 pounds soaking wet. And you know what the doctor did? He goes, well, you see this little piece of fat right here? Do you see this fat and this little? I could remove that for you. And you sit there and you watch this man, and I wanted to slap him. I mean, I'm a girl dad. I wanted to drop kick this son of a bitch in the face because I said, "What? You're pimping this poor little girl. You're manipulating her." And he says, "Well, this little part right here, I can help you get rid of that." And she's like, and you can just see the insecurity come up in her face because she's 18 years old, you know? And she's like, oh, okay. Anyway, so I'm watching this. I'm like, wow, what a weird culture. What a weird way of seeing the world. That you can weigh 110 pounds and really truly be convinced that you're fat. That to me comes off as a mental health issue. And the idea that that he was able to manipulate her insecurity to get her to spend thousands of dollars on this procedure really made me think about the connection between mental health or mental health, confidence, all these things, and your finances, right? Like if you have these vulnerabilities and these big, gigantic bullet holes in your self-esteem, there are people that are trained to identify that and then exploit that for their own economic gain. Right. And I said, but you can't just love yourself when you're perfect. You got to love yourself when you're less than perfect. Right. And we did just all these things. Right. And I was doing all that because it's like, look, I don't want people out here pimping and manipulating you and extracting things from you because you've got these voids in your self-esteem and self-confidence. I remember I saw this guy do this. So ultimately that video, I think what that video says to me is that those things like these cosmetic surgeries and stuff like that, they're not just expensive, but they tend to be a product of a dissatisfaction that we have with who we are, right? And I'm not telling you that you're a sucker for getting a cosmetic surgery. I personally, I talk to my wife, and whenever we that topic has ever come up, I'm like, no, Kanye lost his mama that way. We ain't doing that. All right. Like even the parts of you that got stretched a little bit when you gave the gift of life to those beautiful children, we gonna keep all of that. Like that to me is you're a veteran of the battle for motherhood, and for that I honor all the troops. So God bless all the mamas out here. I know the price you and your body have paid to give us life. And for that, I think we should be eternally grateful and not just criticize you because you have a stretch mark or two. All right. So here is all right, so here's the next thing. I put this up because I just a reminder, like we got the babies here and the babies are not going to be babies forever. And so I just put this up to say like stop twerking and invest for our future.